So, Valentine's Day, huh? Hello, ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, and neither. Today I want to talk about why Elsa from Frozen, specifically her, should get a girlfriend. Before I get into this, feel free to follow me on my social media on Instagram and Twitter at CommanderNici, just like my channel name. So, yeah, I don't, as some of you or all of you might know, I'm a lesbian. And so obviously, I want representation. I want to see myself out there in movies and TV shows and games, and well, it has definitely been getting better recently with The Last of Us 2 and She-Ra and probably something else I'm blanking on that isn't just horribly tragic. Well, The Last of Us 2 is pretty tragic too, but Ellie doesn't die, so that's good. And yeah, so I want representation, and especially with something big like Disney. Oh yeah, we had a lesbian character in Onward. That's gotta be enough for 2 more years, or 5, or 20. I want something in the main cast. And yeah, there's the old house, but that's just one tiny little kids show out there in the open. I want something big. I want the big old silver screen. And I think Elsa would be the best choice. Because if you took a whole new Disney princess and gave her a female love interest, it would be so much easier for conservatives to boycott the movie before it even started screening in cinemas or streaming services. Well, on Disney Plus, let's be real here. But if you took the approach of taking a new character and having them be gay or lesbian or bi, heck, let's have trans Disney royalty. How cool would that be? But the thing is, if you take a new character, it's so much easier to have conservatives boycott those. But if you take an established character, it's so much harder to boycott them, because the kids love their characters. There's probably only a few kids' rooms that don't have Elsa in them. And it's gonna be hard to say, hey kid, you can't like Elsa anymore because she's a dirty ass lesbian and that's sinful. Like, I mean, of course there would be parents out there who would do that, and that's horrible to teach your children such things. And the thing is, like, Elsa didn't have any male characters around her that could have been considered a love interest. There's also Merida and Moana that could be potential characters in future movies if those were to be continued, to potentially get a girlfriend too. But let's be real, Elsa is the big fish here that we're gonna be focusing on, because 2 movies, and more or less pretty good ones too, that's something. Elsa is loved, and if you'd make her a lesbian, Like, come on, Let It Go was definitely a coming out song. And Into the Unknown? That was just pretty gay too. Hashtag gay Elsa. Hashtag give Elsa a girlfriend. But, you know, and, like, Elsa already felt like pretty gay to me. And, I mean, Merida too, with her all kinda tomboyish action going around with the rock climbing and then the bow and arrow, but like that's all just like gendered stuff, and that's also kind of stupid. And she had suitors she wasn't interested in. Have Merida be ace. That's the representation that we need too. And Moana, just let her do her boating thing. Let her be ace too. Give us the ace representation. Heck, Elsa could be ace too, but we need lesbian representation too. And not just a quick kiss of two unnamed characters that could be easily cut out. And yes, I'm quoting someone here, and I'm not sure who I'm quoting, but the thing in Star Wars in the last one with the two lesbian characters, that's something that could easily be cut out for definitely more conservative audiences. And yeah, so if we took Elsa and gave her a girlfriend, I think that would be absolutely the best approach to step one bit into the right direction to get lesbian or gay representation in general more into the spotlight of being positive and not having it be inherently sexual, what so many conservatives, or maybe not even really conservatives, fear, just people who don't know better, because what media has always been, like, look at Brokeback Mountain, the cowboys, well, sheep boys, but they fuck on those mountains and then one of them gets killed off. Like, that is what the broad public knows about gays. And also Call Me By Your Name, that's also pretty gross with the age difference. I mean, you do you, if you're both two consenting adults, it's no problem, but Call Me By Your Name, that was weird. I'm sorry. I know it's like art, but no. And I was like, some other lesbian movies have their problems too. I mean, there's lots of great stuff out there, but it's just so niche that only gays will know it. Or it's just such a secret tip that nobody really watches it, except for like cineasts who will watch anything that's on screen. Like Blue is the Warmest Color, like that movie had issues. But if we took something like Disney and had a major movie release feature a lesbian character, yeah, I'm staying on this example because I'm using Elsa as an example. If we took something big as Disney and put a lesbian character out there in the open, in a full-length film, that would be a good step. And I think that would be, like, just recently on the news, they said how chessboard sales went up since the Queen's Gambit started streaming. And, like, that shows that representation matters, that even if maybe more chessboard sales is a bad example, but maybe it's an example others might understand. Like, if some series about a girl playing chess can motivate people to try out chess. Maybe putting a lesbian Disney princess queen on the big screen and have people already love her and figure that thing out about her, because that's just what happens when someone comes out as gay. You know this person, you might like this person or love them, and now you're figuring out this whole new part of them that they maybe have kept hidden for one reason or another, and then there's that new part of them, and that's something that could happen to Elsa, because we haven't ever seen her in any romantic context, and I really think that giving Elsa a girlfriend would be a really good step in the right direction. So I think I'm gonna end this rant here. I've probably been saying enough now. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? Maybe you have some candidates that could be interesting to feature lesbian romance on the big Disney screen. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Follow me on my social media on Instagram and Twitter at CommanderNici, just like my channel name. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until I figured out what I can upload next, watch my other stuff. Bye!